Hello YouTube and welcome back to my channel. My name is Billy and good morning. We're both off this morning, so I thought I would make a really nice breakfast. We're going to be doing French toast, but in a very different way. And I'm going to start by preheating my oven to 375. And I'm going to get just a small baking dish that I have buttered. And then I'm going to get some really good artisan bread. Alright, let me move you down here so you can see. And I've got about 6 pieces of really good artisan bread. It's really thick, it's really dense. And I'm just going to cut that into pretty large squares. And I'm going to leave the crust on and everything. Okay, and I'm just going to take these pieces and dump them right in the bowl. Okay, now once I have all of my bread in the bowl, alright, I'm going to take some light brown sugar. I'm not really going to measure this. I'm just going to sprinkle it on until I think everything is coated pretty well. So you'll just have to eyeball that. And of course the amount will change depending on how many people you're feeding. But you just want a good topping. You just want to make sure, just kind of work your bread in until it's... That was about a ½ cup. I'm probably going to do a little bit more than that. You just want to make sure everything is going to be sweet. Okay. Alright, and then we're going to take some vanilla. And we're just going to drizzle that on. That one's empty. We're going to need a little more than that. Just drizzle it on until you know you have the right amount. Alright. Now we're going to do some cinnamon, but you could also do nutmeg as well, and that's just to taste. Alright, that's good. Alright, and now we're just going to take some heavy whipping cream. And you're just gonna drizzle that all over the top. You don't want too much because you want it to be able to dry back out. But you just want to make sure everything is, you know, somewhat coated. The nice part about using the heavy whipping cream is it's so thick you don't even have to use egg. Okay, we're gonna leave that like that. Okay, and then once the oven is preheated, we're gonna cook that to about 30 to 45 minutes, probably 45 minutes, possibly up to 1 hour, depending on the amount that you're gonna be making. That will change. You just want it really, you want it dry and almost like a bread pudding. Okay, it's been about 30 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and start checking the French toast. Let me put this down here so you can see what we're doing. Get my little oven mitts on. All right, be very careful because that is hot. We're gonna get a spoon and we're just going to just kind of give that a little toss. Okay, and you can see it's still plenty moist, but we're gonna toss it around because some of the bits on top were, you know, getting a little crunchy, but there's still plenty of moisture down in there. Okay, don't work it too much because it's just gonna turn into a mush if you do. All right. All right, so we're gonna do another probably 30 minutes. So that's probably gonna take closer to the 1 hour. And then probably about 10 to 15 minutes before your French toast is done, you'll start cooking your breakfast meats, and that's whatever you want. We're gonna do bacon, and then, all right, so I'll be back when it's ready. Okay, it's been another 15 minutes, and I checked the French toast, and it's still quite wet, so I went ahead and started cooking the bacon, but I've also bumped the oven up to 400, and we're gonna let the French toast cook for about 15-20 minutes on 400 just to finish getting it dried out. And as you can see here, I am working on our wonderful thick cut bacon. All right, so whenever that's all done, I will come back. All right, I have taken the French toast out of the dish now, and if you look closely, you can still hear the sizzle because there is a little bit of moisture in there, and you want some. You don't, and then, but most of your bits, you know, you still have some softer ones, but you have the good crunchy bits too. All right, so we're gonna plate that. Get my oven mitt. Okay, and you're just gonna scoop your desired amount out onto your plate. And so on. Hand me that syrup. All right. And then you're just gonna take some real maple syrup and just drizzle that over the top. You don't need a lot because the bread is sweet from the brown sugar. And you're ready to eat.